So you can see here, Lucas Hernandez has come out. He's 3 squads. We need an 87 team of the week, an 86, and an 84 of a team of the week. There is an 83 team of the week SBC out. I'm going to show you how to grind that in the video straight after this. We're going to go ahead and use the League SBC. You can see here it's repeatable for 4 days. And first of all, we're going to go ahead and look at the League SBCs. But before we do that, make sure you're doing your advent calendar. Not only do you get a pack, you also get a milestone done towards objective. Just 1 bronze common. So we've gone and put a bronze comment in from one of the League SBC cards we don't need, so a non-league as we call it, so it doesn't need to be required for anything else. Go all the way back to the objective to go ahead and claim it, and then we'll go into the actual grind process. So that actually gives us an 83 plus pick, so let's see what we get out of our pick before we go into the League SBCs. So 185, which can help us towards Hernandez as it were. So we're going to look at the League SBCs first, starting off with the Premier League and La Liga. Now, I've already got the chemistry with the 5 players in, so I can actually swap to La Liga now and just get the team rating, which we have done there. So we can go ahead and complete this one to get ourselves an 82 plus guaranteed small rare gold players pack. Now, with these two, there are only 2 or 3 ways you can do these. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for the video and explain afterwards. So I've actually packed all of these from the packs from the League SBC. We've got the chemistry. Now we can go ahead and have a look at Sudamericana and all Libertadores cards again. So Sudamericana, we've got 1 gold here. We're just going to go ahead and pick like 5 players from different teams to get it done. And I'll be back once that is done. So this one has been complete, all first owner packed as well. So that means we got them from packs basically. This one has been complete and it's all come from first owner from the packs we got. Now we've done this with 5 goals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then the rest are silver to make it nice and cheap. Now I normally recommend doing this when you have 4 or 5 golds, going out and buying the rest. You can either bid or buy now on silvers. You need to look for 65 rated and higher. And this last one, there are 5 or 4 teams you can do. So starting off with Ligue 1, we're going to be looking at a couple teams here. The first one is going to be Stade Rennais. Now, I normally do it when I have 4 players. I'll just go ahead and buy them, especially if it's the last one. But just for this video, we're going to check. The second one is going to be Nice, where we only have 1. And then you can make your way over to the Eredivisie, and it can be either Ajax, which is another really good team, or PSV is another one. Now, typically, it is usually for Ligue 1 that we get a lot of, and Stade Rennais looks like it's going to be the one. So we're going to go ahead and do Stade Rennais now, and I'll be back once I've put them in. So they have all gone in. We've got the chemistry. Now, the trick is here is to go straight away to the transfer market by pressing LB or L1, selecting the team you want. There's only 2 gold rares, for that team. So we're just going to go ahead and go buy the gold commons that we need. Now, we're going to look for the cheapest price. For example, 400 coins, which we missed, is what we're kind of looking for, really. But for the video, we're just going to go ahead and buy all the cards we don't have. So you want to remember or make a mental note of the players you have so you don't buy the same one twice. Going to keep the cost down. You're looking to spend about 6,000 coins max on this one and no more. As you can see here, we've going to got the next one as well. So we're going to go ahead and do this off camera until it's complete. So the last one has been done, and the max we paid was 700 coins for one of the cards. So you can get this nice and cheap, especially when you're packing them. And that is why is the reason one of the best ones to go for. Now, I'm going to save the packs because I'm recording this just before content comes out. I know we're getting an SBC, but I'm going to go ahead and open the packs once it's open. But that's the first one done. We're going to move over to the second one now, which is going to be the mixed one. And you're going to get a lot of these cards from doing bronze pack method. You know what that is? It'll be in the comment section down below. And doing the bronze and silver upgrade. FC24 has more packs in the store than I've ever seen. We have evolutions that cost you coins and points, kit objectives that cost you coins and points. I have the perfect solution for you. Head over to u7buy.com, select how many coins you want to purchase, select your payment method, and don't forget to select add discount and put in code NANIC for that 6% off on all orders. Link will be down in the description. But for this, we're just going to go ahead and have a look at MLS. Go and put all of our gold players in we have. And the exact same for the championship. Sorry, yeah, MLS and championship. Did it the right around there. But we're going to put all the gold versions in. Even if they're high rated or not, it's just going to get the rating done. And we get ourselves a lot of golds, as you can see. So I'm going to skip back as soon as I've done this. So it has been complete. We put as many golds as we could in and then 2 bronze rares. Now, the reason why we tried to put as many golds in as possible, I know it's overkill, you don't need to, but you're going to get so many gold back, it's not really worth losing the duplicates and stuff into other upgrades. Now, that one has been complete as well. Now we've got the most easiest one out of all of them, which is going to be the Turkish League and Chinese League. Now, if you've been doing bronze pack method, you should have a lot of CSL players or Chinese League players. But as you can see here, I haven't done it in a while, so I haven't got that, unfortunately. So I'm going to move over to Turkish League and see what we have here. So we have got ourselves a few golds. Now, a lot of these golds do play for the same team. They need to be maxed from one team. So I'm going to go ahead and put in all the ones I can. And you can see here, again, we've got an absolute abundance of golds. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get this complete. And if we can put any silvers in, we will as well. So it should look something like that. We have got a player from the same club, where it looks like it's going to be the striker from Besiktas. And there you go, it has been done. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these around to get the chemistry. So we have gone ahead and got the players on max chem. Now, we haven't got to buy any rares or anything. So what I recommend doing is going over to bronze, going to CSL if you don't want to do bronze pack method, setting this to 200 and going ahead and trying to get the chemistry. Now, the way to get the chemistry is to buy the positions you need. So we've got a centre back we can get, a right wing or a striker is going to help. Again, make sure they're not from the same team. And they're basically going to get chemistry because they're all from China. Going to get yourself perfect chem or that as well, as you can see there too. Now, if we get a striker and another left mid or centre back, we've got this done. So again, we're going to buy this guy, and that should be 3 players that are going to be on 3 chem each, more or less. And you can see there now the chemistry has been done, and we can just go ahead and buy anybody from this side here. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but if you can't be bothered to do bronze pack method, you're only wasting like 800 coins max. And now that one has been done, which leaves us with the last one, which is Libertadores and Sudamericana again. Again, very heavily driven around bronze pack method, but if you haven't done it, don't worry. There are a few things you can do. Now, typically, I go to Sudamericana, and I go all the way down to see what I have in my club. I'm imagining I don't have anything, so I put them all in, so not a problem. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back over to the transfer market on LB or L1, select Sudamericana, select this to 200, and we're just going to pick the first team that comes up and buy that one for 200. Now, the reason why we've done that is because we need 6 players from the same team. So what we're going to do next is have a look what team he plays for. And as you can see here, he plays for Defensor. So what we're going to do here is go back to the transfer market and then go to Sudamericana. Don't change it off. And look for that Defensor team. Now, it should be in alphabetical order. And then there we go. So we can go ahead and buy all the players we need from that. Make sure they're not the same ones. And I'll be back once that is complete. So as you can see there, we have got 6 of them. We paid 200 coins for each one, just so you can see there. So we haven't lost anything in terms of what you've missed. Now, there are several things you can do. You can go ahead and buy all the other positions for 200. Or we're going to have a look at our Libertadores to see if we have any low rated. Now, we have got 1 and 2, which is going to help us keep the cost down ever so slightly. And again, as I've mentioned, if you do League SBCs, it's going to be the best way to do this in terms of getting the players back. If not, you can always go and do bronze pack method to get them as well. But just for this video, we're going to go ahead and buy them all for 200 each. So the max you should be paying for this is 2,200. You should never be any more than that. If you're doing it more than that, you're doing something wrong, because every single card's around 200 coins each. 11 of them, 2,200 is the price overall. And you can see there, this one has been complete. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and complete this now, and we're going to have all of them done, and we're going to get ourselves an 82 plus small rare player pack for completing all of it. So we get the small prime players pack, and then we get ourselves this 82 plus times 6, as I've mentioned. Only one of them is 82 plus, of course, not all of them, but when I say times 6, it's 6 cards back. Now, I'm going to save the packs, like I said, until content is out. We're very, really close, and then once we go from there, I'll show you what to do. But that is essentially the way to do the grind and how to start. So let's go and wait for content to come out now. So, of course, content is out now. Recorded the intro, did the middle part. So, what we're going to go ahead and do first is open up all of our tradable packs from the League SBC. Now, the reason being is we're looking to get coins back, and we are looking to discard and sell everything in this pack. Discard anything that isn't worth anything. So, for example, all the contracts and everything will go. Check the chemstyles if they sell for anything. Obviously, the kits and everything else. And then we're going to go ahead and sell all these players and check that anything else doesn't sell. So, for example, we'll put these back up. Check to see if this sells for any coins. If it does, we can go ahead and sell it. We'll list it up for 700. And I'm going to go ahead and list all the players up for the price of selling them off camera now. So we have lifted all those up. We've got 814 coins back, plus everything else we sold. Now, the reason why I say open up the tradable packs first is because if you get any duplicates, you can move them up to the transfer list, no problem. We are going to go ahead and skip this pack, because I don't think there's anybody in it. And as you can see here, we're going to do the exact same thing. Discard everything, and then go ahead and sell all these players off camera. So they have all been sold. Now, I highly recommend you check the price of every single player. But for this video, we're just going through as quickly as we can. And then we're going to go ahead and open up some of the higher packs. So, for example, this small rare gold players pack is from the Premier League or La Liga, or completing the Mixed League SBC altogether. And it looks like we've got ourselves an 89 Ruben Diaz. And this is exactly why the League SBC is worth it. Now, that's a big card to put in to Lucas Hernandez there to get him done. Not only that, we can break down this pack. So this can go into a League SBC, into an upgrade, League SBC, and again, this 82 into a League SBC or upgrade to recycle round. Opening up our next small rare gold players pack from completing the Liga SBC or the Premier League or La Liga one. It's going to give us a Bundesliga German goalkeeper. Looks like Trapp, who I think is 85 rated. Again, another fantastic card. And again, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, and also another League SBC card. Now, this one is untradeable, so that's why we went ahead previously and completed all the SBCs. So we can go over back to our Mixed League SBC here. Put in the Saudi League and the Belgium League player, for example, our Mignolet goalkeeper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And just like you saw before, Mignolet has gone in and we've got the chemistry. So now we're going to go over to the Saudi League and see what players we can put in there just to get the team rating. Now, the Saudi League is on this side here, and we're just going to go ahead and put in anybody that's like a gold because we're going to get so many goals back. Making sure we're not putting in the same club. It's going to make it nice and simple for us that way. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this off camera again. So there you go, it has been complete, and this is going to give us a premium gold pack, untradeable. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but at least it's a pack back for recycling the cards that we've got. Now, we're going to go ahead and open up one of the untradeable packs, and I'm going to explain to you what you should be doing with those, and that is how you can grind this SBC, which is Lucas Hernandez, or any other SBC that's out. So a prime gold players pack is what you get for completing the premium mixed league SBC. After completing all 5, you get this pack. It looks like it's only going to be an 83, unfortunately, but again, every pack has value in it, even if it's untradeable. So we can put him into an upgrade in terms of any other Team of the Week pick. League SBC, an upgrade that I'll explain in a second. League SBC, PSV is one of our League SBC players. League SBC, Ajax is one of our League SBC players. An upgrade, and then we have ourselves at 3 or 4 untradables. See what's tradable and what's not, so that one can go up. This can go into a Team of the Week upgrade, League SBC, League SBC. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. So with this Team of the Week upgrade, you can see here it needs an 83 with an 85 or higher and an 84 rated team. So we're actually quite cheap. In terms of upgrades for off-league cards and cards that you don't need to do, go ahead and do this radio crafting upgrade. Now on Monday, today is Friday, on Monday, we'll get ourselves more upgrade packs to come out, which is probably going to be like a player pick or an 80-something time. So every single card that you see on here, we're going to go ahead and recycle this from off-league. So for example, the Women's Bundesliga, any of the non-league cards that we need to use. We've just done the Belgium League, so we can go ahead and put some of them in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera now. So we have gone ahead and put in that 83 goalkeeper duplicate, but every other player in this SBC we don't need to use for anything else. So we got ourselves one of the radioactive crafting done for free, essentially, from doing the grind. The reason why it's so important because there's objectives on top. But as always, if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. If you need any help, also comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.